it's Sarah, and today we're getting started on another series binge. Now, this is a series I have been wanting to get back to for so long, and my friend Krista from Books and Jams also had mentioned it recently that she wanted to go back and revisit this series as well, and so we both talked about it recently, and we did not plan to do that. It just kind of happened, and we both went, why don't we do this together and like make it a thing? So we're reading this together. We opened it up to other people as well. Decided to do some live shows and everything for this series. So we're reading one book a month for the next 4 months because it is a quartet. And I'm gonna vlog my way through it as well because it is something I'm starting and finishing this year. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to vlog those experiences. But for today, we're gonna talk about the Ember and the Ashes series by Sabaa Tahir. This is a young adult fantasy series. And I read the first book in 2018 and loved it. I mean, I was obsessed with the first book when I read it. And then I never moved on. And I don't know why. I got the other books in the series. And I don't know why I did not finish it. I have no idea. So since that's something I'm trying to be better about, is actually finishing the series that I start and, you know, starting completed series so I can actually do that. This is going to be added to my experience this year, and I'm very excited about it. Now, the first one is Ember and the Ashes. This is the first book. I read it, again, like I said, 2018, and just absolutely loved it. It's set in a military school, and there's one of the worst, most evil characters I've ever read is in this book. I remember her vividly. So we're going to experience that again. That's great. It opens up with our main character. Her name is Leia, and her brother is taken. And she then infiltrates this military school in order to find answers about her brother and to try to locate him. So that's what's happening. That's very vague for a reason. I do not remember. I feel like I remember so many of the details, but then again, I also kind of don't. So I'm going to be interested to see what I think, like how much I do remember and how much I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that as I'm reading this. So I'm very excited to revisit this one. So that's book number 1. Book number 2 is A Torch Against the Night. Never read it. So number 1 was the only one that I read, but this is number 2. And then book number 3 is A Reaper at the Gates. And book number 4 is A Sky Beyond the Storm. So, and this is it. This is a finished series. It's been out for quite a while, and I am excited to get into it and like experience the entire thing in its entirety. That is what's going to be happening for the next 4 months. I'm going to take you along with me. Hope you enjoy it, and I will let you know when I get into the first book and when I'm kind of at the halfway point what I'm thinking. Hey guys, all right. Update on An Ember and the Ashes. I'm actually more than halfway at this point. I'm probably, yeah, I'm right there. So, loving. I forgot a lot of this stuff. So I still remember the big plot points for sure. And I know that something big is going to be happening in this last part here, and I remember what it is. I don't remember exactly how it came about though. So reading this right now almost feels like the first time, which I'm really happy about. I just forgot so many of these details, which is why I want to start binging series more so that I'm not forgetting all these details and needing to reread books. I have so many series that are like this right now where I read the first book so many years ago, and I would need to reread some stuff. So, yeah, but I'm really enjoying it though. So all that to say, maybe it's not a bad thing. But yeah, so loving, and, excited to finish this out. Hopefully in the next like 2 or 3 days, I think I can finish it out. But I'm incredibly invested again, and I love her writing. I forgot how brutal this world is. I forgot how brutal it is. Whoa. Like I completely forgot. I knew the commandant was, commandant. How do you say that? Is it commandant? I feel like it is. I knew she was awful and terrible and vicious, but I forgot how, like I forgot what level. of viciousness she was. Man, she's a lot. Yeah, so I'm excited to continue and to finish it out, and then we'll be very excited to pick up book number 2. But so that's the progress right now, but got some good tabs going on here. I'm just really enjoying it very much. Hey guys. All right, I finished An Ember in the Ashes. Lots of tabs. I loved this so much. I loved it just as much as the first time around, for sure. So it's another 5-star rating for me. I forgot how brutal this world is, and it gets worse and worse as the book goes on. I also had convinced myself that something happened in this book, and it did not. So I'm not sure what that's about. I don't know where I got something in my head that, like, this happens in this book. It does not. So I don't know what I was thinking, or I was just misremembering it or something, which goes to show rereading can be a good thing, because I first read this in 2018. So it's been a very long time since I've read this book, and I obviously misremembered some stuff. So if I had just gone into book 2 thinking I had remembered it correctly, I probably would have been very confused and very lost. So I'm really glad that I reread this. I really enjoyed my reading experience with it, because it was almost like reading it again for the first time, because I forgot so much, so much. It really did feel like reading it again for the first time. So very happy with that. And next month we are going to move on to book 2, and I'm very excited to pick it up because I really want to see where these characters are heading. I think I know what the setting is, at least for the first part of the book, most likely. And I'm very excited to get there and see what's going to happen. So, all right. So I will see you next month. Hello. Okay, it's time. We are getting started on A Torch Against the Night today. I am going to be doing reading spins with Krista for this on her channel tomorrow night. So I wanted to go ahead and kind of get a little bit of a head start on getting this going. But I'm really excited to see where this is going to take us. I'm pretty sure we are going to be traveling to the jail where Leia's brother is, and I'm trying to get him out. So I'm excited to see how all that's going to go. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hey guys. All right. I am halfway through. I am loving this. I'm loving this. This has been nonstop action the entire book. Like, literally, there's been little down moments, just conversations and stuff, but then something big will happen. And it's just it's a very quick read. I don't want to put this down. I actually read a really big chunk of it last night, and I just didn't want to put it down. So lots of tabs happening as well. I'm really enjoying it. There has been something that has happened that made me very angry. And I'm really interested to see where this is going to end up going. So yeah. All right. I'm going to keep on going, and I'm probably going to finish this pretty quickly. So I'll probably have another update for you in another day or two, because I just can't put this down. Hey guys. Okay. I finished A Torch Against the Night, and it was so good. Oh, you guys. This is one of the best sequels I've ever read. It is nonstop action. There are twists and turns all throughout this book. There were amazing reveals. We got answers. I have more questions about other things, but oh man. Oh, this book is so good. Yeah, I can't say much, but I love the character development that's happening, because that's definitely happening. We met some new characters here that I just fell in love with. Others not so much. But I'm so interested in so many of these storylines. And there was also a part in here that broke my heart. I'm not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. It's fine. 5 stars. Might have loved this even more than the first book. Debatable. If not just as much. So, loved it. Hey guys. Okay, I am getting started on A Reaper at the Gates, and I'm very anxious to start this. I just loved Torch Against the Night so much, and the way that it ended, I really want to know what's going to be going on. So getting started right now, and when I get to about the halfway point, I will let you know my thoughts along the way, but I am so excited. Hey guys, okay, I am officially halfway through A Reaper at the Gates. My dust jacket is in the bedroom, but I switched to audio just because I am limited on time right now to sit down and physically read. So listening to this, like when I get ready for work in the morning and all my drive and stuff, has been very, very helpful. And I historically do not enjoy listening to fantasy books on audio because I tend to miss details. This one's okay though, because I'm on book 3. I know the world, I know the characters, so it's a little bit easier for me to listen to this now, which I'm grateful for because it's helping. But I am halfway through. I am loving this, especially the last 2 chapters I just listened to this morning getting ready. Yo. So lots of big things happening, lots of some reveals happening right now, and I'm enjoying it so very much. So definitely planning to finish it up this week to be ready for the live show. But yeah, it's going very well. This series is just incredible. Hey guys, okay, I finished Reaper at the Gates last night, and I loved it. I loved this. This is another 5-star. The first 2 were 5 stars. Book number 3 is a 5-star. None of these books are suffering from feeling like filler books to me. In every single book, there's something very important and a lot of reveals happening, which really keeps the book going. And I'm not seeing a lot of the twists and turns. So very happy about that. But yeah, I loved it. And I cannot wait to pick up book 4 and finish out the series because it's so good. It's just full of action, and just when I think I know what's going on, I don't, which I really appreciate as well. And I'm excited to see where she's going to take the story for the final book. So love this, 5 stars. And I will let you know when I pick up book 4. Hey guys. Okay. I am getting ready to start A Sky Beyond the Storm today. Right now I'm doing reading sprints with Krista. So we're about to start our first sprint, and I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. I do have the audiobook downloaded, so I'll be listening to this one. It is so big. This is definitely the longest book in the series. It's over 500 pages. So, but I'm very excited to see how this concludes. I've heard to have tissues handy, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so I'm getting started, and I'll let you know at the halfway point what I'm thinking so far. Hello. We are here. We are halfway through this book, and we are very much enjoying it. Yeah, I just hit the halfway point, and it is so very good. It is so good. It is definitely action-packed. From the very beginning, we're already getting some reveals, which was awesome. I just had another one that was pretty good, and we're just really seeing how all these conflicts are going to come to resolution, and where things are going to be happening, and it is just very, very, very good. Still a lot of unanswered questions, so we have half a book more to go to try to figure out what's going to be going on, but I'm very much enjoying it. I'm enjoying all the voices that I'm hearing as well. And yeah, I'm anxious to finish it up, which I plan to do in the next couple days here. I'm really gonna just kind of lock in, as my middle schoolers will say. I'm gonna lock in, and I'm going to finish it up over the next couple days, over this weekend. So yeah, but I am very much enjoying it. All right, so I will let you know when I'm done and what my final rating is gonna be. Hey guys, okay, I finished this morning. And I was walking around my house listening to it and like just kind of doing other things, and my husband was sitting on the couch, and every once in a while I would just stop and just like look around, and he's like, "Are you okay?" I said, no I'm not. No, I'm not. I loved this. I loved this whole series. I loved the conclusion. I loved the action. I loved the unravelings. I loved what happened. Things were happening that I did not expect at all. And I love these characters so much. This is like a perfect series. I'm just going to say that. I think it's fantastic. Every single book has been 5 stars. Every single book, all 4. And I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I can't say anything else because this is the last book and I'm obviously not going to spoil anything, but it was fantastic. All right. So that concludes my Ember in the Ashes binge. I have read the entire series now. That's one that has been on my shelves for so long, and I had always said I just want to really read those every time I see them. So, and now I have, and I'm so happy about it. Okay, let me know your thoughts down below. Have you read this series? Let me know. Did you read along with us? And if you have not read this series, I highly recommend it. It's going to be one of my big recommends for fantasy, always. Okay, thanks guys for joining me today, and let me know if you have any questions or thoughts down below, and I will see you later. Bye.